Hello friends, welcome to the class. And today, as you know that we have discussed the about unit 2 part 1. So this is the part 1, and in this part 1 friends, we are going to learn the 5 chapter together. Okay, and 5 chapter are included to each other. Okay, so the 5 chapters are like modifying layout of a paragraph, managing header, managing footers, okay, managing styles and document templates. So these are the 5 chapter that we are going to learn and understand in this chapter, and I have explained all the 5 chapter in a way of demonstration friends. Okay, so you can watch the complete video. My request that watch the complete video, so you will be able to understand everything in all the 5 chapters. Okay, and rest the chapters we will complete in the part 2, right? So why should we wait? Let's start. Now here in the paragraph, let's see how to apply changes in a paragraph. It means that paragraph settings, how we can check the paragraph settings and change the paragraph setting also. So let's see here, I am showing you here. This is a paragraph, you can easily see here, right? And if I right click here, you see this paragraph option in this menu. If you click on this paragraph, you see a paragraph dialog box. Okay, so here you see the first is indent and spacing, alignments, outline level. Okay, all the types of settings are available. Spacing between the text, right, between the paragraph, line spacing, all the settings you can change it with your convenience. Not always you need to change all the settings, right friends, but whenever you need according to your text, according to your paragraph, you can always change it, right? So indent and spacing is actually that the spaces between the text. Indent is that the process of increasing or decreasing the space between the left and right margin of a paragraph. Okay, so what the space you give from the left and right margin, that is called indenting. Okay, so this way you can apply all these setting in the paragraph. You can apply, see the left indentation from the right side, how much you can increase here. As you can see, when you apply changes here, the you can see this preview box, the changes you can see here, right? If you go with the right side, you can see easily. Okay, you can see the changes applying in the preview box in the paragraph. Okay, so this way you can change the indenting. Okay, let's keep it by default. Okay, so this way you can apply changes. And alignment, by default the paragraph is left side, so if you click on this drop down arrow, you see more options, center, right, justified here, so you can easily apply. Okay, so this way you can. And line spacing also, like right now here multiple, if I go for a double, you can see in between the paragraph, after one line, at least double line space is given here. Okay, if you choose it for 1.5 lines, so you see the space already increase and decrease as per your selection. Okay friends, so this you remember all these. And if you click on the default setting, if you click on this default option, all the setting will be changed on the at the default level. Okay, so this way you can apply it, all the paragraph settings. So friends, this is the second chapter in the part 1, managing header. So let's see here about managing headers. To insert a header, go to the insert option, and here you see the header icon is here. Okay, header and in the header and footer group, and choose the header option. Okay, once you click on the header icon, you see a number of list of different types of headers. Okay, as you can see, the different types of headers style are available, so you can go for any one of the style. Okay, pick any one of the style. Okay, let's pick up this one, and if it will be appear on the top of the document. Okay, So this way you insert the header. Okay, at the title you can just give the title name of that header of the document also. Okay, so we give the title as a decode computer classes. Yes, you can give it in small, you can give it in capital. Okay, so this way you can insert the title in a header. Okay, so once you finish with the title name of the document, just as you can see the close button, just click on the close button and the header will be inserted in the document. So this is the process of inserting the header. And yes, you can see it will go to automatically to the next page as well. When you switch to the next page, so header will appear automatically on the next page. Okay, so this is the process. And of course you can edit the header as well by double click on this. Okay, and again the all changes you can apply with the different settings. In the design tab you can see different types of options you can avail from that ribbon. Okay, and here you can see again you can insert a date as well, you can insert the page number as well as a header. So as you select the title, the date and time option is enabled, right friends? So you can pick any one of the date. Okay, and date format actually, and in place of the title it will be appeared here. Okay, it is now selected again in the next page. So this way all the changes you can apply with your choice. Okay, so this is the process of inserting and editing the header. So right friends, so this is the process. And again yes, you can insert the picture as well in the as a header here. Again you have to select it. Okay, select the header. Okay, and go to the again insert tab, right, and there is a picture icon is there. Just click on this. Okay, here you can see a picture, my picture is also there, right? So yes, of course, yes, go to the this picture option and select it. So I'm just removing my picture from here, so because I want to show you some other picture here in the document. So there is a folder. Yes, this image will take it, and just click it, select and click on the insert option. Okay, as you can see the picture is inserted as a header, and this picture will remain on the next page as well and on the next page as well whenever you are using this header. Okay, so this is all the process of inserting the header and managing the header. So friends, let's see here how to insert footer. We understood the inserting the headers. Now let's see inserting the and managing the footers. That's the same process you have to apply for the inserting the footer as well. Go to the insert option. Okay, yes, you go to the insert option, and in the insert option header and footer group. Okay, and go select the footer option. As you click here, again you will see different types of styles of the footers. You can opt any one of them. Okay, some stylish footer options, footer styles are available, so you can select any one of them. So if I go for like this. Okay, so basically use of footer is like you give the page numbers. Okay, you give the numbers and you give some information. Okay, like any remark, so this remark will go for rest of the pages as well. So this is the use of footer, as you can see, right? And in the numbering it will continue in the decreasing or increasing order. Okay, like it is there. Okay, so this way it will be applied in a page or document. Inserting the header, it's very simple. Just remember the process that you go to the insert option and go to the header and footer group, and you can apply this footer option. Okay, so this way you can complete this footer option. As just like the just like the editing header, you can insert the footer as well also, like this way you can always welcome to change the footer headings as well. Like what should I give here, like decode. Again I'm giving my channel name, so you can go for any other detailing here. Okay, decode computer classes. Okay, so this will be applied in this on the same way. Now friends, next chapter is managing style. So obviously this is the, this paragraph in a general font. Okay, I've already changed some font setting here, but yes, there is a style group also available on the ribbon. Okay, this is the style group. As you can see, a different types of styles are available for applying on the text or paragraph, right? So you just go there, click here. Okay, and you can go, as you can see, the different types of styles applying on your text this way. Okay, if I go for this one, okay, where whatever text you will be selected and it will be applied same there. Okay, so you can see a different types of, some fancy, some formal, some quotes style, some strong. So this way you can apply a different style. That's very simple. Okay, you must be using this way, but okay, it is there, so I am just telling you. Okay, so you can always use this in your document to make it more presentable. And this change style option is also available. Just click here and you can set some different other style as well, like simple, modern, manuscript, formal, fancy. So as you go for with your cursor, it will show you the preview here on the in the document. Okay, so this is the way, right? This is the way you can apply the style. Okay friends, and if you go the apply style option, here you get more options to apply here. Just as I click the modify, this modify style dialog box appear on the document. Okay, and here of course the same setting you see on the ribbon, like font, bold, italic, some other options as well. So you can see here and you can apply as per your choice. Okay, so this is the process of managing style, right friends? So now friends, we came to the last, okay, chapter of the part 1, that is document template, right? So let's see here how to apply this document template and how to use the template. So first understand that what is a template. Friends, template is actually a pre-designed format of a document. Okay, it can be in the type of CV, it can be a type of form. So different types of format template available. So let's see here. First go to the office button, click here, and here you see a new option. Click on this new option. Okay, this dialog box appear, you see, and here you see option install templates. So when you click on this install template, it show you many pre-designed templates. Okay, and these templates having some pictures, some different settings. So let's opt any one of the template. Let's select this one. As I told you that this template might be used for the resume, for any report, okay, and any other letter, official letter. So this way you can utilize these templates. So I have selected this one, and there are two options, document and template. So just go for a document, create button, and the template is inserted in your document. Okay, so this is the way of inserting the template and using it. Okay, so all the details what we are using here, you can obviously you have to fill the details whatever is required, and you can change it accordingly, right? So this is the way of using the template. Okay, and different templates more here. Let's see here. go to the new and install templates option. As you can see, if I opt for this one, suppose, and create a new template. Okay, so here you see a pre-designed format of a document. So okay, so when you where this can be used, like you are have to submit a report urgently wherever, or you have to submit a project. So uh, in a time of hurry, you don't need so much of patience to design everything and then type all these content. But here you will get the option many options to choose a unique format of your template, unique format of your document. So as you can see, okay, you can complete the work here. A lot of work you can complete here by using the headings. It show you the ideal way to complete the document. Okay, it also give you types of hints, like this way you can design your document. So I hope you got the point that what is the use of template, right? So you can insert the title here as decode computer classes. Okay, so very simple. And here of course you can choose a subtitle here as well for your template, like computer world. Okay, so very interestingly you can do some work here. And this is all from the part 1. Okay, we have covered for part 1 from all the chapter. So friends, we'll meet in the part 2 when I will complete this. Okay, so till then, take care of yourself. We'll meet in the part 2.